The island life is calling your name. You're excited about moving to Nanaimo on Vancouver Island. You're browsing the Nanaimo MLS and bookmarking all of your dream properties. But before you start redecorating and daydreaming of the good life here, there are a few things I want you to know. Hello, future Nanaimo residents. I'm Rita and welcome back to my channel. Here I create weekly videos all about relocating to Nanaimo and the surrounding areas. And if you've never been here before, I relocated here in 2021 and absolutely love it, and I would love to help you do the same. But first, make sure you subscribe so you're kept up to date on all things Nanaimo. Today, I'm tackling all of the crucial topics that can make or break your home search journey. So what are the vital steps to take before you go searching on the MLS for your Nanaimo dream home? Firstly, know the difference between a mortgage pre-qualification and a mortgage pre-approval. And if you're serious, don't delay in getting in touch with a mortgage specialist to get the process started. You may have plugged in some numbers online to see what you pre-qualify for, but without an expert weighing things like your gross debt service ratio, you won't truly know how much house you can afford in Nanaimo. Most importantly, it will put you in a much stronger position when making an offer. Do not skip this step. And once you're pre-approved, don't go making any big financial changes to your life that might affect your financing, like apply for credit or make a big purchase like a car. Second, and I have mentioned this in quite a few of my videos, but make sure to get in touch with a realtor who you trust and who knows the area well. So I might be biased because I am a realtor, but having gone through the process, I can't imagine doing it without one. We were living on the mainland, and although we had the ability to come over to view homes, it was really nice to have somebody that represented us that could go look at a home at short notice so that we made sure we never missed out on anything new that came out on the market. Besides this, there are many other reasons for choosing the right realtor, and as I mentioned, I have talked about this in other videos, so I won't cover this a ton in this video, but make sure if you have questions that you get in touch. Okay, so next, do not start your home search until you know what kind of house you're looking for. And I'm not just talking about your home criteria. I will get to that a little bit later. But what I am talking about is this your starter home or your potential forever home? It's okay to buy a home with the notion that you may not be there forever and you will eventually graduate to your dream property. This is important because it will streamline the process of weeding out homes you don't want so much more by setting realistic expectations during your home search. Are you thinking you'll be in this home between 0 and 6 years? Well, this might be your starter home, and you might have to overlook certain things like the size of the yard or not being in the most desirable location in Nanaimo. Nanaimo is always coming up with new listings between the $500,000 and $700,000 price range that might need a little bit more TLC, but are a great entry point to get you into the market. And if you're truly worried about location, you should check out my video on areas to avoid after this one is done. So if you're thinking more longer term, let's say 10 plus years, start thinking of what this means to you. 10 years might be a huge chunk of time that you might be raising your kids in this home, so then location becomes that much more important. I did also make a video for my top picks for family-friendly neighborhoods, so hopefully that will also help in your home search. And if you're thinking you may be in your next home for 20 plus years, this is dream or forever home status. So what are your list of must-haves? Which brings me to my next topic. Making a clear list of must-haves and wants is going to streamline the process that much more and help you make informed decisions. Your must-haves are things that you can't live without. Usually is the size of the home or things like number of bedrooms. If you say to yourself that you must have 3 bedrooms but would love to have 4, add that to your list of wants. Better yet, make a list of deal breakers as well. If you know you need to be close to transit and there is not a bus stop in sight, then you know you can just click next. Lastly, establish your timeline. So it's okay to start browsing on the Nanaimo MLS once you've done the above and have narrowed down the kind of home that you like, but this isn't going to do you any good if you have no idea when you can make a purchase. A few things to consider are you currently renting? Are you on a lease or month to month? Will you have to break that lease if you want to purchase a home? Do you have a home that you need to sell first? And have you even begun the process of selling that home? And be realistic realistic here. You may think that your house is worth a certain amount of money and will sell quickly, but in reality, the real estate market is quite volatile and things might not exactly go as planned. So because of this, and because nothing is certain, it's best to have the process started. And if you're relying on your home sale to make the purchase of your next, it's important to have that process underway so that you can make a solid offer once the time comes. It is possible to make an offer on a home with the subject or the condition that your previous home sells, but wouldn't you rather go into it with all your ducks in a row and have the peace of mind on the other end that your home sold and you have the funds to then put into your next? How heartbreaking would it be to be so close to owning a home that you've fallen in love with only to have that offer collapse because your previous house didn't sell as quickly or for as much money as you wanted? Besides this, the home buying process isn't always a fast one. With a mortgage pre-approval process that can take up to 2 weeks, the home search itself, which on average can take up to 2 months, and then being under contract before closing, which typically will be anywhere between 30 days and 60 days, you can realistically be months away from owning your next home, and you will need to exercise patience. Lucky for you, I've helped people do this before and come from my own relocation experience. So get in touch if you want to chat about moving to Nanaimo and the surrounding areas by visiting my website, www.ritafraser.com. Don't forget to hit the like button, please, before you go, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss one of my weekly videos. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.